So you made Flash games?
That was when I like first became like an actual programmer. I had run a WordPress blog for a long time and made some really simple JavaScript widgets for converting Chinese numbers to Roman and back and forth or that kind of thing. But it was after I left the brick and mortar language school that I had been a partner in Taiwan for 4 years. And I had some time and I had enough money that I didn't have to work for a bit. I went to mainland China in Kunming, and I had a roommate there that had he was learning how to program and doing a lot of stuff, and I just happened to be when Congregate.com put out this tutorial for like make a Flash game, and it was really easy to follow this cookie cutter process. So I did one, which is like this side-scrolling shooter, and then immediately after that, I made a clone of like Arkanoid or Breakout. If you ever played that old game from the 80s, then I made this. It was good for learning, but it was not a good product. I made a complex sort of like a Tetris game, except you'd have levels. Then in between them, you'd go to a shop and you would buy different pieces. And there are more complex pieces than in Tetris that are mostly horrible because it's like a big U shape or something like that that's hard to place. And the way this game worked, it was like you start off with these horrible pieces and you've got to do okay to sell them and get better pieces. And so most people would just lose right away. And then some people would start winning and then get better pieces and then like really, really win at it. So it was like maybe 1% of people who played it would like feel like they were doing okay and get into it. And everyone else would just be like, oh, this is hard. This sucks. But I spent, especially because I was learning how to program as I did this, learning AS3. I spent a lot of time on that thing and drawing like all the stuff for it. So.
Yeah, Flash was a lot of fun. It was great, and I think Flash sort of unlocked. It kind of unlocked people's creativity in a way that wasn't really accessible on the web. People just created whole new worlds. I'm not even sure that even today that people do use the web in the same creative way as with Flash.
I mean, when I found it in 2010, like for someone who doesn't really code much, but you can, you're comfortable like drawing or like at least manipulating assets in an Adobe program, like it was amazingly quick to like build something and get feedback, and it was a great way to learn how to program.
Yeah, that's cool. So what happened with the games? I mean, are they still out? I mean,
I think they're still on Congregate.
They're still on Congregate, but like no one has Flash, so.
Yeah, you probably can't actually run them, but they should still be there. Is there a U in there? I don't remember the address, but I'll put them in the show episode, the show links, if I find them.
Go to the homepage of that. Is it all JS games now?
I bet it's not. I bet they still have some Flash, and probably Unity. They like I like started using it in 2010, although I'd played for a few years first, and they were still almost all JavaScript in 2011, and we're just starting to add some Unity.
Well, what does Unity run in? That just runs in JavaScript, does it? Or what? How does Unity run?
Unity is C#. I mean, it's written in C++, but you write C#, and it could export to pretty much everything. So it looks like, they've got a lot of mobile games, and I bet the people that are writing these are writing those in Unity.